Holy shit. Okay. Yo, what's up, guys? It's driving with Josiah. Today, there's actually something interesting for the reason I'm driving. Apparently, my dog got stuck on a leash, and I gotta go to my grandmother's house to go get him. Well, not my dog. Well, yeah, my dog. I'm gonna give you a little story here. So, my mom had some problems when she had me. She had a little bit of a drug addiction, and after she had me 2 years later, she ended up committing suicide because she couldn't stop. And my father, being the useless asshole he was, he just left. So that's nice. And I lived with my grandma for about 13 years. Well, actually, no, sorry, 14. Then I moved up with my aunt. But I couldn't take my dog into their house because they already had like 5 pets. So my dog, Hunter, he's a golden retriever, he now lives with my grandma. Anyways, is that actually might be one of my cats, is it? No, it's not. Never mind. Hi, kitty. That's a very pretty cat, though. So, since this is kind of an unplanned trip, I really didn't bring like a script nor a thing to talk about. So I guess we'll be talking about just games. I really do want to drop a gaming video here soon. So, what's probably going to happen is I'm going to keep forgetting there's a stop sign on their side there. That turn always scares the shit out of me. Probably going to record a video on Xbox with me playing with a bunch of my guys, which that'll be great. You won't hear them talk, but I'll probably be describing what they're saying. I'm really tempted to go subcheck. The gas mileage on this thing is fucking horrible. Holy crap. I hate it, but that's okay. Anyways, what was I on about again? Right. So, the 2 types of gaming you'll probably get is, one is me with my girlfriend, and for that we'll be either playing GTA, Division, or Minecraft. Maybe there'll be other games thrown in there, but I don't really plan to record like Roblox or anything like that with her because there's nothing usually really that interesting. For my guys, I'll probably be playing games like Battlefield. I feel like recently we talked about Apex Legends. I sometimes play Destiny by myself, but it's a really dead game now, so I probably won't for a while. They're not putting out any updates, so unless a Destiny 3 comes out, probably not going to. But you might see me play some of the Ghost Recon series, specifically Breakpoint with one of my guys. But and then there will obviously be gaming videos that are just me, myself. You'll see me playing games like Ace Combat, Arma Reforger. I sometimes play the Call of Duty campaigns over again because I like the immersiveness, so I might not record those, but I play them. I also take game requests. When I finally get a PC, which I'm hoping to do at some point in the near future, you'll probably see me play games like Stormworks, Arma 3, more modded Ghost Recon, actually. That's what I'm really excited for. Might play Tabs at some point. Play Ravenfield a lot. That's a great game. And yeah, that's kind of the plan. Sorry for the crappy angle. I realized yesterday with the way I was recording that it's going to turn into a short. So I have to record it sideways now, but I don't know. I don't have a mount for that, sadly. So I have to just do that. My car's a sensor. Funny thing. My car's front left tire pressure sensor is extremely wrong, because yesterday I looked at my tire pressure. My right two were both at 38 and 36. My back left, that sensor doesn't work, so it doesn't show a number, but my front left, or my driver's side, it shows like 78. And that was just like, holy shit, 78? Really? Jeez. Really need gas. I was also going to say that my gas mileage, I get like 18 miles per gallon in this thing. I do a whole lot of driving. So that really sucks for me, honestly. My old car, I called him Cam, but it was a Chevy Equinox. It'd get like 24 miles per gallon, 25. That was really nice. I miss Cam so much. Great car. But he had his problems with turbo valve. If you know about all the cars and all that. I think it was turbo, I thought it was, yeah, turbo valve, definitely. It was broken. I think it was because before, when they tried to repair it, they were being really rough on it. They snapped the plastic part. Then they kind of just like didn't notice, or they just left it there. Because that was the shop, which was the dealership. They told me they repaired it, and then a week later I started having a problem again, which was conveniently right outside of the warranty. So I brought it over to a guy, and he was like, yeah, dude, the dealership's gonna try to fuck you over. They want to get more money out of you, so just buy the part yourself. Either I could repair it or have someone repair it. I had a friend of mine, my youth group leader, he repaired it for me, which was really nice. He's a mechanic, and I honestly, he had me do it, kinda. It was weird. He said he was gonna mostly have me do it, but I kind of hardly did it. Actually should be a way better camera angle. But I'll have to work for now. You're gonna shake a lot. This road, Illinois roads are very bumpy. Why? For the love of the game, probably, honestly. I'm gonna pull up a random topic here. You know, if you get rid of the war crimes, the Nazis were kind of cool. Like, don't think about everything they did, don't think about what they stood for, but think about like how they operated, their logistics, and like their uniforms and all that. I thought they looked really cool. What kind of brought that on was I was watching a comedian, German one. You've probably seen it where he'll go like, okay, finish the line after me. He went like hip hip, and everyone went hooray, and all that. And then he went Sieg, and all. It was in Germany too. That's the funnier part. And they all in unison just yell "Hail" or "Heil," and I thought that was super funny. Well, just because like I didn't expect them to actually like say Sieg, and then they all actually repeated it, and I was like, damn, that's funny. But yeah, that's funny to me. Maybe I don't think other people would find that very funny. Some people would. Oh, there's a train. Is that an Amtrak? It is an Amtrak. It's a really slow Amtrak, though. Oh, it's a very long Amtrak. That is unusually long, but grave, I'm probably not going to be in the happiest mood to record, and I probably won't drive. So that's going to happen tomorrow. So if you're curious and watching why did Josiah post his next video, that's why. Alrighty. The weirdest turn in Lincoln, I swear. My grandma moved here about I think it's been a year or two now since she moved here. I think I hear my football helmet in the back rattling a bunch. It's really annoying. But anyways. Thankfully, this wasn't the dealership. I heard these guys are actually pretty decent when it comes to giving you your shit back, which is pretty cool. I told my girlfriend I'd stop my cursing problem. Cheesy beats. I don't know if I went over this in the first video, so I guess I will now. So, me and my girlfriend, Leah, we have been dating for 7 months now. We both met in one of our classes. Didn't really talk much. I'm not gonna lie, she scared the shit out of me. Then we kind of like separated for a little bit. Then we had another class together where me and her started talking a lot more, along with one of her friends. Then summer came along. I didn't get her number. I kind of just thought, well, that's that. And then last year, in our foods class, we all got clipboards for communicating between kitchens in different blocks, which is basically our different hours. Like I have first block, second block, third block, fourth block, fifth block, all of that. Anyways. And I figured out that she was also on that clipboard. And I started talking to her a little bit through it. Also, one of her friends, she was my section leader for band. And I used that as an excuse to kind of talk to her. I sat at their lunch table acting like I was there to talk to my section leader, Amy. But no, I was actually there to talk to her, and my section leader knew this. So she kind of like pushed me towards her as well. And eventually there was just a day where I said, screw it. I sat down next to her and we started talking. And I made a joke, you have any games on your phone? And she handed me her phone with a game loaded, and I started just playing a game on her phone. Completely forgot what I was doing. And eventually, now I'm not gonna lie, your boy, Josiah, he's fucking dense as hell. I thought she didn't like me. I thought she was just a friend, and I thought she didn't like me like I liked her. Apparently she liked me since freshman year as well, so that's pretty funny. But got to talking to her way more. My section leader gave me her number, and then I started messaging her. My first message to her was actually, do you got games on your phone? And she said, because I tried to play BeatStar, which is a game I haven't played in a while. If you didn't know, it closed down. I didn't know that. That fucking devastating. But I tried to play BeatStar, and she told me, no, it doesn't work. I tried it. Then we both figured out together that BeatStar had closed. And then that was that. We kind of continued along for months, and now we're here. So yeah, that's kind of the story behind me and my girlfriend. And I'm nearing my destination. I obviously don't want you guys to know where my grandma lives, so it's been awesome. Great talking to you guys. Love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Driving Josiah out.